Bible verses about vengeance. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, Vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. Romans chapter 12, verse 19. Ye have heard that it hath been said, An eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you, that ye resist not evil, but whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also. Matthew chapter 5, verses 38 to 39. Seeing it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. 2 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 6. And I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes, and they shall know that I am the Lord, when I shall lay my vengeance upon them. Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 17. Be ye angry, and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath, neither give place to the devil. Ephesians chapter 4, verses 26 to 27. For we know him that hath said, Vengeance belongeth unto me, I will recompense, saith the Lord. And again, the Lord shall judge his people. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 30. Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 18. But the fearful, and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars, shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. Revelation chapter 21, verse 8. For he is the minister of God to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid, for he beareth not the sword in vain, for he is the minister of God, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil. Romans chapter 13, verse 4. See that none render evil for evil unto any man, but ever follow that which is good, both among yourselves and to all men. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 15. To me belongeth vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time, for the day of their calamity is at hand, and the things that shall come upon them make haste. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 35. O Lord God, to whom vengeance belongeth, O God, to whom vengeance belongeth, show thyself. Psalm 94, verse 1. The Lord judge between me and thee, and the Lord avenge me of thee, but mine hand shall not be upon thee. 1 Samuel chapter 24, verse 12. Then said Jesus unto him, Put up again thy sword into his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. Thinkest thou that I cannot now pray to my Father, and he shall presently give me more than 12 legions of angels? But how then shall the scriptures be fulfilled, that thus it must be? Matthew chapter 26, verses 52 to 54. Eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, burning for burning, wound for wound, stripe for stripe. Exodus chapter 21, verses 24 to 25.